there, and welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not-so-geeky. My name's Tiffany Young.
And I'm Ben Friedman. And today on the show, we're taking a look at this.
Ooh, they're getting smaller.
Ooh, look at this. This is the Asus EeePC, and they spell that with 3 E's here. You notice that?
Huh.
The Asus
E.
It's not. So you can't say the EeePC. It's the EeePC.
Got it. Not to exchange for, or confuse for the E.
Yeah, you
Right.
can't. And there were things like with the E machines, so
Sure.
cheap line of computers a while back and all that stuff. But this is the E. It's not the EeePC. It's the EeePC. It's 3 E's. Why did they need 3 E's?
They to be different, individual, different. You know, stand apart.
Now you like this guy.
I do.
First of all, let me open this up here and show everyone here. This is this cute little PC.
Good, tiny. It is so cute.
Hold it up for the folks there.
Okay. These are like perfect keyboard. This is a perfect keyboard for my fingers. I need it in like a pastel. I think would be nice.
Colors. They have it in white,
Oh, they have it in white.
but not. I haven't seen like a pink one.
It doesn't have to be pink. Maybe like a
Noticed
mauve.
There's a lot.
I mean-
Mauve. Have you noticed there's a lot of a big trend towards smaller PCs, like the MacBook Air that we reviewed last month.
Right.
But very different than the MacBook Air, which is $1,800. This guy is quite cheap, $399
Not bad.
with Windows XP installed.
So that means, does it have room for like Windows Office? Can you do like Excel, Word, all that stuff?
Well, this is the issue. So for $399, people are saying, "Oh, why is this $399 for
How
this
little it
2.5
is.
pounds? Because
Cute.
it's really so cute and small. Why is this $399 and the MacBook Air is $1,800? And that's because the MacBook Air is like a real computer,
Okay.
whereas this guy is not so much.
Well, it looks like a real computer.
Well,
Do
yes.
tell more.
Well, first of all, there's no hard drive.
Okay.
It's got 4 gigabytes of flash storage built in, of which Windows XP, which it's running here, takes up like 3.
Okay.
So you have like a gigabyte left, and then it has, if you take a look on the side here, you can put it's got a little slot here for another flash drive. So you could put, I think you can get like up to an 8 or maybe even a 16 gig
Okay.
SD card, and you could put in there. That's where you could put other stuff like Office and other stuff. But I don't even know how well it's going to run Office. It doesn't have a whole lot of memory, and it's not very fast. What it's really great at is like basic word processing. So I guess it comes with Microsoft Works.
Okay. So that's basic stuff. This is what I would think it would obviously. This is a small enough size to where I could carry this around for work, as long as I had internet access, and I would definitely use this outside in my car and outside of the office.
And it has Wi-Fi, and you can plug in a USB cellular modem thing, so if you need to get internet access elsewhere. So if you do need internet access on the go, for $399, it's not a bad deal. But I got to tell you, it's teeny. And
It's supposed to be teeny.
it is supposed to be teeny, but I'm sorry, size matters.
But well, not really. I mean, okay, let's talk about that for a second. For example,
Young says size does not matter. I have her on tape now.
Oh my God. Oh, Ben, I need to get some coffee and catch up.
Yeah.
Okay, so a hard drive. Now you have an external hard drive.
You could use an external hard drive, yes.
For example,
If you
with
wanna,
my
like-
normal computer now, I download everything to my external hard drive anyway, and back up the hard drive to another hard drive just in case, of course. So that's not a big deal. The other computer obviously is not going to fit in my purse the way this one is.
No.
It's going to do everything that
Although I've seen some of your purses.
That's true.
I got to tell
He
you.
is right.
I think you could get.
That's an awfully big purse you
get
got
a couple
there.
of laser printers in that purse if you had to. But
Yes, I could.
yeah. But first, okay, look at this screen. Okay, huge, or not huge, but it's a big screen. But the actual screen part is pretty small.
Okay, so
Now they've come out with a new version that has a bigger screen, but it's like $200 more expensive.
okay, so this is what this would, if I was traveling, going somewhere for say a month.
Yeah.
I would need this, a hard drive, some flashy drive things.
Flashy drive.
And and you could put your movies on it, so you could use this, of course, as a movie. Portable entertainment center. And other than that, what else would I need besides
How about a
maybe
regular size keyboard? Can you type on this for a long period of time?
Totally.
Because that's like not a
Oh
full
my
size
gosh!
keyboard.
Have you seen that? Oh, I can completely type on this.
I think it's the nails. I think your little nails get you in there. But I tried typing on this, and I got to tell you, a little shift key, and it's not that easy.
This is completely easy for me to type on. I can hit every key, no problem. Look, I can do it hands-free almost. There, I just wrote you a letter. What does that mean? It totally works.
Here's my.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
This is fantastic.
Have you been to Costco lately?
It's been a month or so.
I was at Costco picking up a gallon of
syrup.
pickles, a 6-gallon jar of pickles the other day, and they have laptops there, and they've got for $5.99 you can get a real laptop.
But why do you want a real laptop? I mean, unless it's this size.
It has a hard drive.
The whole idea.
It has a screen. That's
the whole
bigger
idea
than
is
this.
size. I mean, you can get a hard drive that's this big now. I mean, this big, tiny hard drive, 80 gigs, 120, 250. I mean, you can. It's basically like that one computer we reviewed that one time where you put it in your own parts for what you want. Remember,
Right.
we assemble it. It's kind of like that. Only you assemble all your external parts, and you decide what you do and don't need when you go somewhere.
It does. I think I got to tell you. Okay. Bottom line.
It's the convenience factor. That's what you're paying for.
I think it's great if you want to do email, web on the road. That's really all you want to do. Although, to be honest, I can do a lot of that from my iPhone. Mind you, my iPhone is twice as much as this. I paid like $600 for my iPhone.
Right, that is true. But this is an entertainment center as well, which, the iPhone, it can be. But you can, plug in an external hard drive to your iPhone, can you?
Sure. No, you can't.
Yeah, and you can't. A USB, you've got your little USB, your little mini mouse, it's a computer. Your iPhone's not a computer. It's a wannabe computer, or almost computer.
Don't be dissing the iPhone.
We're
going to get hate mail
dissing
now.
the iPhone. I'm not dissing the iPhone. I just, I'm looking forward to Sprint coming out here with their Intuition in about a month.
Intuition?
I've already been to the Sprint store.
Ooh.
I've already inquired. I've already called the manager and asked for it first. We'll see if I get it first.
2 out of 5, I give
What?
this computer. 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
Okay,
Whatever.
There's no hard drive. There's no hard drive.
No.
It's got a tiny little keyboard and a small screen, and the one with the bigger screen is as expensive as a regular laptop.
Ben's just feeling like he can't type on the keyboard, and that's your 2 out of 5, is that you just can't type on it, I think. Anyway, it's a 5 out of 5 for me. I think it's worth it for the price. I think you can type just fine. You can have all your external accessories that you want. They even have a tiny little scan snap that you can take with you to scan your documents if you need to scan, or email, or fax, or whatever. Fantastic product.
2 out of 5 for me, 5 out of 5 for Tiffany. That is 7 out of 10 for the EeePC. From Asus.
Oh, turn down your volume on this
Did
one.
I get you there?
I think you got our viewers. I mean, I'm okay. What? Did you say something?
The EeePC from Asus with Windows XP.
Yep,
If you're looking for a
fantastic.
small portable computer, don't want to go with that extra couple $100 and get a real laptop.
It is a real laptop. It's just the new generation of new laptops, Ben. German.
And we'll be right back after this brief message, so please stay tuned.
We're able to take a look at the figures for next week's presentation.
I don't really know what you just said, but I don't know what you said.
I sent the presentation on the spreadsheet for next week's presentation.
The newest iPods, including the new iPod Classic, which tops out at 160 megabytes, and the new iPod Touch, which is just like the... Hi there, I'm Ben Friedman from Neophyte.tv, and for the best sound for your podcasts or office communications, check out the microphones at revolabs.com. And welcome back to Neophyte.tv, and I am seriously thinking we might need to get a different colored table because we are doing so many black products now that...
Can you see that?
Black on
What is it?
black. What is it?
Oh, it's a USB port hub thing.
Well, you're getting a little ahead. It's kind of a USB port hub thing, so you're half right.
Is this for... Oh, there's some sort of connection in here.
Tiffany has no idea what this is, and it's one of these devices, kind of similar to last month, where I surprised Tiffany with something, and I'm going to surprise her with something right now again.
Okay, so you plug in your USBs.
Yes, it
It's-
does.
It's rather
have
heavy.
On one end, it is rather heavy. It's not portable. It's designed to go on your desktop.
A
It has a power
DCN.
switch.
It's
is
for your iPhone.
It's not for your iPhone.
Oh. For your computer?
Do you want to go on, or can I just tell everyone what the heck it is?
I thought I was guessing.
Okay, so it does. You're right. Half of this is you're right. It is a USB hub. You plug this into your computer, and it does have 4 USB ports on the front. So it is a hub. You're right.
Okay.
Do you remember last
ding,
month
ding.
where I made you build a hard drive into that nice little leather ZoneNet case?
Yes.
And the whole idea was you could go out and buy whatever hard drive size you wanted. You could change them in and out, and assemble the thing together.
Right.
Well,
That was pretty cool.
that was fun, and that was great. But I got to tell you,
That was fun.
that was fun. It was a fun episode. I enjoyed that. I got some good comments on that episode. I have to tell you, even that is too much building for some people. They want even more bare bones than that. And what this is a hard drive case or a hard drive reader for hard drives that have no case at all. Let me show you what I'm saying.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So I have over here a couple of hard drives. Bare, absolutely out of the box hard drives that, I mean, these are just literally out of the bag. It's amazing. Do you know how cheap hard drives are now? This is a 1 terabyte hard drive. So that's a 1,000 gigabytes, $200.
Wow.
Wow. This is 250 gigabyte. 250 gigabyte for your laptop.
Nice.
Hard drive, $120.
Let me just say, if you ever want to pick somebody up at like Starbucks or something, and you're a woman, all you have to do is just sit there with your coffee and your computer and put out something like this, like a hard drive on the table, and see how many guys stop. And there are going to be guys that are technologically inclined.
Excuse me, but I noticed that
I
you
noticed
have
you
a
have
hard drive on the table.
looks like you have a terabyte right there.
Yeah. Is that a 2.5 inch or a 3.5 inch?
Oh my gosh, I actually gave one to my girlfriend. She was experimenting. She said it worked wonderfully. She's single.
To attract guys. This is
She
like,
did, she
forget
put that-
cologne, just wear a hard drive somewhere
you just
on your body.
a hard drive.
So
Yeah,
a hard drive in your
it
shirt,
attracts
or
it
you're just
attracts
pleased with
conversation. This opens the window to conversation. If you're single, just a dating tip. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so you see the slot in the top here. So what you do is you plug this into your computer, and it just sits there on your desk, and you can plug in other stuff to the hub. And then, when you want to mount a hard drive, all you do is you take it, and you can buy a bunch of these and have them sitting on your shelf. You take this and just slot it in like that, and that's it.
Fabulous.
And now you can make a backup to this. And when you're done with the backup, you pull it out, push this little button on the front, put this on the shelf, and now you've got a safe backup.
Isn't there some concern with getting dust since none of this is covered up,
It's
or
completely sealed.
even though it doesn't look like it's completely
Well,
sealed?
the circuit board isn't, but that's not the part. The hard drive inside is completely sealed. It is. It has to be like hermetically sealed because you're right, they're very susceptible to dust.
Right. That's
Now,
what
if
I
you
was
have a
thinking.
laptop drive and you want to back up a laptop drive like this little guy here, this, you'll notice, has a cutout on top. See that cutout right there? And the nice thing about these new connectors is they're exactly the same on a hard drive for a desktop as they are for a hard drive on a laptop. See they're the same?
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Same standard. These are these new serial ATA or SATA drives. And this one, similarly, will just go right in here and like so. So this is not really designed to be like a primary drive. It's designed for like if you want to have 2 or 3 drives to do backups to.
Sure.
And maybe you want to keep one backup at home and put another backup in your safe deposit box. Or, in your, I have a backup here at the studio. I also take one home so that if we ever have a fire here, which would destroy the backup here as well, I've got one at home as well. Alex Lindsay, who is another podcaster with the Pixel Court, says a file does not exist unless it exists in 2 places.
Ah.
He says I just assume nothing exists unless I know I have it in 2 places.
Isn't that like quantum physics or something? I'm just totally kidding. It does not exist. If a forest falls in the tree and you can't hear it, does it make a sound? A file does not exist unless there's 2 backups.
Tiffany, if you make a statement on this podcast and nobody is watching, are you still wrong?
Or did I even make the statement in the first place?
Once again, to eject, you push this button, up pops the hard drive like a piece of toast, like a 21st century Pop-Tart.
Oh gosh, that's just
and
so
you can
corny.
Take this out, put this on your shelf and put it away.
A 21st century Pop-Tart. Wow.
What do you think?
That's how much is it?
$50.
Oh, $50. That's great. I think that.
And it's got the hub too on the front.
In lieu of, do you feel like you're paying extra money for having the casing? To have it all in the nice slimmy designs and.
Well, I like the fact that you can just buy these cheap drives now
That's what
without
I'm
any
thinking.
case at all. You buy these bare
Bones,
hard drives,
right.
absolutely as cheap as you can get them.
Well, you think about this, unless technology changes again with the type of connection you slide this into, you've really got.
And that'll happen, but not for a while.
Right.
This is the new standard for now. The last standard, the IDE standard, was there for like 15 years.
Well, think about what would you spend, how much more would you spend for a terabyte hard drive that has a nice, slim, pretty looking case?
It's not that expensive.
Probably more than $50 though.
No, I did a little
case?
research,
Oh.
and we have another minute, so let me tell you. I looked for one with a case, and the cheapest I could find one without a case was about $200.
Okay.
The cheapest one I could find with a case, which was the Western Digital MyBook, was $229.
Okay.
So it's $30 more in a case, but that case needed a power supply, so you had to plug that power supply in, and then a USB cable. The nice thing about this is when you're done, you pop this up like this. This stays here. You can put another one in. You're not having to fiddle with a whole bunch of cables. There's no cables here. Once this is hooked up, no cables to mess with. So I got to tell you, I think this is a perfect system.
Right.
This one is, by the way, I don't think we said the brand. This is by Brando, which is one of those Taiwanese or Chinese companies. $50 by a company called Brando. It's the Brando USB
Yes, it's
hard
Chinese
drive dock.
or Japanese.
Oh, you can read that, Ken. You can tell that it's Chinese.
It looks like it or something.
That couldn't be Korean.
Hajimemashite? Jarusko?
Konnichiwa.
That's his word. We each have one word.
That's it, yes. I think it's fabulous. 5 out of 5 for me.
Yeah.
It's a great way to back up your hard drives and just then take them out, put them on the shelf.
I would say that it needs to be more mainstream, that everybody understands that without 2 files, there is no file backed up.
You like that? Thank you,
So,
Alex Lindsay.
That was very good. So with that,
You met Alex, remember?
Oh, yeah.
At the podcast.
oh, he's fantastic.
great.
Yeah, he's a great guy. So yes, I think it's definitely worth $50, especially if you do what you're supposed to do and back up. I would much rather buy that and just back those up than spend the extra. I mean, it's going to add up after you buy 2 things or 1.
Yep, I agree.
So 5 out of 5 for me.
5 out of 5 for Tiff, 5 out of 5
Can't
for
beat
Ben.
that.
That is 10 out of 10 for the Brando USB hard drive dock for $50. A great device if you're
it's
worried
very
about
heavy.
backups. Well, it is heavy. It's
Yeah.
got to support this. This is pretty heavy as
Yeah.
well, and it's got to support that. They don't
It's
want
solid feeling. It's not tinky feeling.
It is not tinky
Yeah.
feeling. It has definitely got some heft to it.
Love it. Love it, love it.
And that's all the time we have for this week. Let us know what you think. Would you use this, or would you prefer to have the ones in the case? Let us know. I'd like to know that.
Very curious.
Answer to that. And
make
tune
these in pink?
to our website. They do not make these in pink.
A mauve? Gosh, and they just get a little
Come
more
on,
fashion
Brando, get the
conscious.
pink Hello Kitty version out.
Oh, no.
And go to our website, www.neo-fight.tv. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. And
Oh, what?
I was just saying, and we'll see you next week.
Well, I was going to say thank you for joining us.
And if you have an extra 30 seconds, take a look
Just
at
an
this.
email. All right.
Hey, I'm Andy Walker. Have you just bought a new computer with Windows Vista on it? Or maybe you've got an old XP computer that you're upgraded. Well, we've just created an amazing new DVD that'll teach you everything you need to know about the new operating system from Microsoft. It's called Getting Started with Windows Vista. In this DVD, there are 3 sections. One is out of the box. What do you need to do as soon as you start up Vista? Number 2 is Vista Essentials, things you need to know every day to make your computer experience amazing. Antivirus, security, all kinds of new features that Vista offers. And finally, geek tips and tricks, things you need to know that nobody else will have told you that make you a Vista guru. For more information, check out our website at gettingstartedvideo.com.